Happy Thursday, or whatever day it is that you're watching this. If you're watching this live, thank you for watching it. If you're watching it on the replay, hello, and hashtag replay. So today's message is health and I think I put health and wellness or health and fitness supplements. Are they necessary? This broadcast, the reason I'm even making this video is because I saw someone on Facebook that commented that they wanted help with either losing weight or something. They wanted help, but they didn't want anyone pushing their products on them. So I'm going to say it again. This video was inspired by someone, I don't even remember who it was, that maybe I saw it yesterday or the day before. This person said that they were looking for help. They needed some help with their diet, but they did not want anyone pushing their products on them. Here's my thoughts about health and fitness or wellness products. Should they be the first thing that you turn to? Absolutely not. So for the person that needs help with their nutrition, they're struggling with weight loss, they are wanting to improve their relationship with food, they're wanting to improve how they look, improve their health, whatever it is. The first step is identifying what the problem is. Once you identify what the problem or issue has been, then you can make a recommendation. So should supplements be first? In my opinion, no. Because supplements are there to what? Supplement what is missing. So if you have not identified what the issue is, you can't make a recommendation on how to remedy that problem. But once you figured out what it is, then you can make a recommendation. And for most people, the issue that they have with consistency, being motivated, keep losing weight and keeping it off, whatever that's related to health and well-being and wellness, is because of how they eat. And most of us, and I'm saying us, I'm including myself, do not eat properly, yet we say, well, I don't want to take nothing to do this, and I don't want to take this. Sometimes you do need a supplement to fill in the gaps. What supplements do you need? It just depends. But the other part of the reason that I made the video is because if someone is recommending a supplement to you, first, they should have identified what the issue is that you're experiencing. There should also be some type of recommendation on how you need to start changing your eating around, and then finding out what, like, your mentality. How is your mentality? If you are a vegan, if you are someone, hey, Miss Evelyn, if you are a vegan, pescatarian, you might be someone that's a picky eater. If you're a picky eater, you don't eat a lot of things. And because you don't eat a lot of things, guess what you're missing? A lot of vitamin and minerals. And so if you need to replace those so that you can get the vitamin and minerals that you need, why would you have a problem with someone recommending a product that's going to supplement what you're not eating because you are a picky eater? You don't like vegetables, you don't like water, you don't like this, you don't like that. You have a long list of stuff that you don't like, but you want help. And the way that you get help, if you're not going to eat those foods because you're picky, how are you going to get the vitamins and minerals that you need? You got to take something. Like, if you don't change anything that you're doing, how is your health going to change? So I don't want to make this a rant, but I do want to say, And I know that I don't push products, but I do sell and offer products to help fill a need. Those supplements, I don't randomly offer them. If you have trouble sleeping, I have a product that will help you sleep better, that's not habit forming, that is not going to be addicted, like you're not going to be addicted to it, you're not going to wake up drowsy, whatever. If you need vitamins because you don't like to eat vegetables regularly, then there's going to be a vitamin that I'm going to recommend. Is it going to cost you money? Yes. You don't want to eat the vegetables. You don't want to change, and I will never force or recommend someone do something they don't want to do. There are some non-negotiables, and then there are some things that, you're going to have to change this. Those things that you have to change, you can't eat fast food all the time. Or you can't have the fried foods that you want and think that you're going to continue to be healthy. So if I recommend something for sleep, if I recommend something to help you have trouble with controlling your cravings, and you don't know, you seriously struggle with sugar, I have products that I can recommend that have worked for other people to help you. If you have trouble getting enough protein in and you don't like to eat meat, guess what? You're going to have to supplement it with something. Is that a protein shake? Probably so. But for the people that doing it all natural, or you don't want anyone pushing products, tell me. And for those of you that are watching, this may not be you. But if you're watching this and this is you, I want to know, how do you propose that you're going to fix or change your health if you don't want to supplement anything? Yet you don't want to eat vegetables. There are certain vegetables you won't eat, or you're a vegan and you don't want certain proteins. How are you going to fix what the issue is? And the issue comes down to your food. It's not your workouts. It's never been your workouts. This is your confirmation today that if you've been struggling with consistency and you have trouble being consistent, the consistency that you say that you have is not tied to the workout, because the workout, that's a small part of your results. The consistency is you're trying to eat food, you're trying to eat less food and still maintain your weight, or you're trying to lose weight. And we know, and I've said it before, I'm not going to say we, if you keep trying to eat less and less and less, your body is going to keep resisting. So you have to do something different. So stop being so, don't be telling me about your programs, or I don't want to buy nothing, whatever. If you don't want to buy it, don't buy it. There are people that excel well without purchasing products. However, it'll take you longer. You'll struggle for a while. And then once you figure it out, you're good to go. But if you ask someone for their help and they offer assistance, and that assistance includes something that you may have to buy, that if they sell it and you purchase it, they get a commission off of it, why is that a problem for you to buy a product that's going to help you solve your problem, is going to help supplement, fill in the gaps with your nutrition? Why is that a problem? I'm curious. And maybe because I'm in the health and wellness industry, maybe I'm jaded. But even before I was in the health and wellness industry, I have been open to supplements because I understand they fill in the gaps. No, you should not be taking fat burners if you're not consistently eating what you need to be eating. You shouldn't be asking about what's the best, what fat burner that you should take, or what's some other stuff that I get questions about? I get questions about fat burners and other stuff. If you don't really want help, then don't ask. Because if you ask me, if you have trouble sleeping, I'm going to tell you, you can try this. Yes, you can get melatonin, but guess what? You still got to pay for it. You got to go buy it. So is it a problem because I didn't recommend melatonin that costs $13 and I recommended you take some Delta 8 gummies or you take some CBD oil to help you actually get better sleep because the melatonin you've been taking is not working? If I tell you that you can take control or you can take some resolution drops to help you with your cravings, and you are like, well, I don't want to buy nothing else. Well, excuse me. I'm sorry. How else are you going to fight those cravings? I have a 7-day sugar detox. I think it's $7. It might be $14. It might be $7. It's really inexpensive. I made that detox for people who have trouble with sugar. But guess what? The people that have that trouble with sugar, you still are hooked on sugar. So I'm telling you, okay, try this product. It's going to help curb those cravings. Y'all don't want to buy it. And this is not about me selling you anything or anyone selling you anything. But if you need help and you need to fill in gaps and you have not figured out how to fill in the gaps on your own, and then you ask someone that you consider to be an expert or that you trust for help, why? Do you have a problem if they say, hey, you can go try this, and they send you a link, and that link leads to a product for you to buy? Because y'all don't want help. You just want to complain. And if I'm wrong, I'm okay with being wrong. Maybe, and let's see, Tamika said pre-workout. People ask about pre-workout. You can drink coffee. That could be your pre-workout. You don't need a pre-workout. And I've been working out for probably, 8 years. I work out now I get up at 3 o'clock in the morning and I work out at 4. I have not taken a pre-workout, nothing, in at least, I might drink an energy drink, a little piece of an energy drink, but you don't need a pre-workout. Drink some coffee and trust and believe that's going to wake you up. But please, if you are asking people for help, understand that they're going to help identify what the issue is and how to help you fill in the gaps. If you're not wanting to eat certain things, you're going to have to supplement what you're missing out from those foods with something else. That's where the health and fitness comes into play. Now, I'm not going to take away the fact that there are several health and wellness companies that they have crappy stuff. The stuff does not work. I've bought lots of things that did not work. That's why you ask questions. And when you ask questions, you get clarity. But if you don't want to change, if you don't want to do it on your own and you don't want to do your own research and you ask someone and they offer advice and it has a link, don't complain. Don't say, oh, I don't want to sign up for this. Do you need to sign up for a program in order for you to get protein? No. You can get protein through your food. But if you are vegan or pescatarian or someone who you're not eating regular protein like lean meats and stuff like that, you have to supplement. And if you're really wanting to take your health to another level, once you get control over your eating and your mindset, you'll go to another level with or without those supplements. You will. The supplements are just to fill in. They're not doing the work. I know people that are taking supplements in the bodybuilding world and they don't eat right. And guess what? Their results show it. You'll see them in the gym. You'll see their voice changing, hear their voice changing. You can tell that they, some different things are going on, but it always comes out to be that, you not eating according to all these supplements you're taking. And if the supplements are to fill in the gaps, but it doesn't do all the heavy lifting for you, you still gotta eat better than you think. And it doesn't include eating drive-through 3 times or 4 times a week. So I don't want to stay on here and go all over the place. Let's see. Tamika said black coffee with protein is my pre-workout. People ask me what I take. Yes. It's irritating to me when someone says, I don't want to buy those products, or you don't need all that to lose weight. Yeah, you don't need it, but you got to know what you're doing. You got to know you have to figure out what the problem is and know what the solution is. And if you knew what the problem was, wouldn't you have already fixed it? Huh? So if you come to me, you need sleep, you need vitamins, you need help with cravings. What else? You need to lose weight, you need to lose fat, you need to tighten up loose skin. I have solutions, but those solutions are going to be tied to a recommendation for a product. Now, this is when I have a consultation and people pay me for a consultation, we get to there's a long questionnaire. If you've ever worked with me, before we talk, I ask you lots of questions because you get 30 minutes with me. I'm not going to be asking you all these questions. So I ask all these questions to find out what you've been doing, what's been successful, what's not successful, what your non-negotiables are, what do you have trouble with? So when we're on the phone and we talk, I can make a recommendation. But best believe, nothing that I recommend for you to eat or take or use on your body, I have not taken it myself, or I wouldn't recommend it to my mother or my sister or anyone in my family. I don't my integrity is more than a check. I don't need to defraud or make up stuff or get people to buy stuff just to fund me. Yes, it helps. But I got to be able to sleep peacefully at night, and I do, because knowing that anytime I make a recommendation, it's with integrity. It's because this is what you've been needing. And I have so many testimonials of people that have used products that I recommend, and they've gotten great results. They've gotten better sleep. They've relieved pain. They've reduced inches in their waist. They've been able to tighten themselves up. So, before you or any of your friends say, I don't want any supplements, I don't want to buy any products, before you say that, go back to what your issue is. And if your issue is internal, that's something that I wouldn't even reach out to somebody to ask without me looking, what am I doing? What do I need to fix? Because sometimes my mom used to say this all the time, you can't see the picture if you're inside the frame. So within yourself, sometimes it's hard for you to see what you're doing that's not productive, and it takes someone else. But just understand that if someone else is giving you a recommendation and they say, look, change this with your eating, add more protein. Those of you that talk to me often, I'm always about, you need to add a little bit more protein, because if you're eating not enough for your body, your metabolism slows down, and that's where you start adding on the weight. That's the reason you're plateaued, and you've been plateaued for years. you go on diet. So y'all will do the diet. Y'all will do the JJ Smith diet. You'll buy all those supplements. Do you need that to cleanse your liver? Yes, your liver does detoxify itself. Yes, your kidneys detoxify themselves. But the stuff that we eat is highly toxic. We're exposed to chemicals and like deodorant and toxins that we don't even know how it affects our body. So yes, sometimes you need an extra detox, because if your kidneys and liver was doing it correctly, you wouldn't have a big hard stomach right now. You wouldn't be constipated all the time. Even though some of y'all drink water, you'll drink a detox tea and it does nothing, because you have years of sludge in your intestines that have not moved. And your liver and kidney can't do anything at that point. You need something extra. So if you're not pooping and you're not drinking water, I'm going to tell you, you need to start drinking water and drink this detox tea. But that's another podcast. I love y'all. I don't know what my intentions were other than to say, sometimes you don't need a supplement. Sometimes you just need to fix your mindset. Sometimes you need to forget about the diet and go back to eating food. When you have all these restrictions on what you're doing, if I tell you you can't have an apple, you're going to want it. And you're going to probably be like, why can't I have it? So when you restrict everything and then you end up cheating, I love y'all. I can't. Bye.